Today's horoscope, Pisces March 30th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon moves into your sign for a couple of days, dear Pisces, putting you in touch with needs that you have buried, overlooked, or otherwise pushed out of view. Without this periodic exercise in self-awareness, relationships with others can hold more challenges, and life itself can become more complicated than it needs to be. You might find easy ways to channel emotional energy, mainly through communications and personal interests. You express yourself with natural ease. Aim to wipe the slate clean and start fresh with a new lunar month ahead. Nevertheless, it's also a good day to handle a background matter or cut out something that has kept you weighed down or in limbo. While you should watch for becoming overly focused on something to the point of distraction from priorities, it should be a good time for getting to the bottom of a situation. Your love horoscope. The moon enters your sign today, adorning your aura with mystical charms while heightening your intuition in the process. Pisces, you're already enigmatic as it is, but having the moon swimming through your mutable waters will only intensify the obscurity of it all, especially the romantic prospects doing everything in their power to get your attention. And with Mercury sizzling through Aries and your stability-seeking second house of comfort, finances, and value systems, you're pretty straightforward, perhaps even audacious, with your requests. Nevertheless, don't be fooled by your feelings for someone. They more than likely have no idea. Your career horoscope. All eyes are on you, Pisces. With the moon in your sign, you could feel like there is quite a bit of attention on you. Sometimes, this can be incredibly positive, especially if you are looking for self-assurance in your capabilities or professional disposition. However, the lunation could illuminate your insecurities as well. As you go through the lunation, try to have faith that you are coming across in the way you intend to at work. If you need to, lean into Jupiter's benevolence for some much-needed optimism. Your finance horoscope. While the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow and the new moon ahead could have lucrative implications, after Mercury's return over the weekend there is a chance to first get your head in the game. Just 9 days into the sun's month-long visit, and with building planetary momentum for months to come, these are still early days with time to get your head around your options. Social life today. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends, today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. Your dating horoscope. You can only do so many things at once. You only have so many hands. Try to be the eye of the storm today and let the madness just swirl around you. Why involve yourself in the hysterics? Flirting tips. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. Lucky numbers: 14, 18, 31, 37, 45. Your well-being horoscope. You take the path less traveled most of the time. Your individualistic nature depends on yourself more than others, and it can get pretty lonely if you don't make an effort to socialize and seek out human interaction in whatever ways are currently possible for you. However, if you are someone who has considered getting a pet, but not done so, ask yourself if now would be a good time. People who own pets generally can't imagine life without their special companion. They can really brighten up your life. Your daily numeroscope. This is a perfect day to get your family functioning more like a single unit. And vibration can bring people together towards a common goal, and if there has been a lack of harmony in your home, You can use this to help turn things around. Gather everyone up and sit down for a family meeting. If you simply let everyone know what you want to see happening and why, a team spirit will develop without much effort on your part. See what you can do. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, the Pisces moon aligns with Uranus in Taurus, and taking the high road could be hard, especially when you know you're right. Rather than argue back and forth, take a step back from the drama and refuse to fight. You'll be able to resolve the situation more quickly if you don't have to have the last word, even if it's hard to do. The good news is that you'll be compelled to open your heart and speak your pearls of wisdom. Today is your once-in-a-lifetime chance to speak your truth with no judgment from others. That means you can tell your partner how you feel and how you want to improve the relationship. Under this luminary, their ears and heart will be wide open. Also, watch out for people taking advantage of you, or vice versa, under this watery moon. Setting boundaries can be challenging for everyone, especially if you tend to be too nice and understanding. If you feel as though you're being taken for granted, it's time to set some limits. You shouldn't give endlessly without being appreciated. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, Juno aligns with Saturn in Aquarius, offering maturity within our relationships. If we've been experiencing conflict with a partner, we can use this influence to address our challenges. Focus on finding solutions instead of assigning blame. By speaking respectfully and keeping an open mind in serious discussions, our attention turns to the future. Career or marriage expectations may be brought to the table, and we feel duty-bound to weigh the pros and cons of freedom versus restriction. However, we will ultimately find conscious ways to navigate tough issues if we are committed to building a union that is sustainable. If unpartnered, this aspect can indicate a period where we find ourselves drawn to those who are older than us. Entering a relationship under this aspect would be one in which intellectual compatibility is prioritized, and friendship is the basis of the engagement. Juno-Saturn might not signal a steamy romance, but bonds solidified now are those with serious staying power. After nightfall, the Pisces moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprise encounters and events. We are currently in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the March 31st Aries new moon. While we are releasing and decompressing, we are simultaneously subject to an interesting inflow of information and revelations. Reflect on what is coming through for you at this time. What messages seem to be following you around? What random occurrences may be synchronicities offering hidden clues? Mystically engaging with the mundane benefits us now. If it seems like you are groping in the dark, you may not be as lost as you think.